Ahí sí está grabando. Bien. De las pocas veces que esto me pilla despierto. Por eso nunca no volví a subir como reacciones, opiniones a cosas que sacaba el LOL. Siempre me pillo durmiendo. Ok. Así que vamos a ver de qué trata. Un vistazo a la temporada 2024. Campeones modos Arcane y más. ¡Wow! Arcane. Vamos a ver. Ajá. Partimos con... Bueno, sí, en perspectiva es como el mejor evento que hubo fue ese, ¿no? El Brian. Ok. El Huawei Million. La arena. Ok. Nefiti. Eso no me acuerdo qué es. Bueno, supongo de skin. Ya, 2024.
Hey folks, I'm Andre, also known as Medla.
Hola.
And I'm Jeremy, aka Right.
Hola, Jeremy.
Welcome back. We hope you all had a wonderful and happy holiday season, and we're really excited to welcome you to season.
A este el Jeremy no lo iban a echar.
Filming this video in
O algo así, qué sé yo.
so anything that happens between now and the start of the season won't be covered in this video. Today we're going to be joined by more folks from across the league team to talk about some of the things coming in 2024. Like
Sí, háblame.
updates, new champions, some information about Arcane Season 2, and some updates on esports.
Now, before we
Yeah.
get started, don't forget that when you jump into a game in 5 days, Summoner's
Sí.
Rift is going to look and feel
Sí.
a little bit different.
Al fin.
Ready for some new objectives,
Las larvas.
and updates to the core item system. And as a
Mhm.
reminder, Season Start Cinematic is going to be released
Cierto.
next week on January 10th.
Ya, Rankeds, a ver.
Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Long Harrison, the lead gameplay designer for League.
Ah, tú tienes la culpa de todo, maldito enfermo.
About some of our thoughts on ranked, some of our learnings from the changes we made last year, and what we want to do this year to help make your climbs better for season 2024.
Sí.
Last year, we added Emerald
¿Se ve bien
Champions
subtítulos? Sí,
and
está
LP games
bien.
to help alleviate any pain from increasing the
Así no
number
tengo
of
que
ranked
leer
resets each
todo.
year. And while we've seen an overall increase in match quality, there were some side effects that moved us away from where we want to take ranked.
No,
We've seen much
yo quería
larger
hacer plata para
differences
siempre y me obligaron a subir a oro.
Many of you saw players with different ranks in your matches, like a plat player in a silver game. So we're making some focused improvements on how the rank system evaluates player skill to reduce these situations.
Ujú.
These changes will be going live when you start your rank climb next week. The changes should help resolve some other pain points, such as losing more LP than you gain, even with a positive ranked win rate overall. And also help with differentiating between
Sí.
Smurf accounts and new players. As always, we'll be closely monitoring these changes, as well as your feedback, to make adjustments as needed. Best of luck in your climbs, and welcome to season
No
2.
sé. Los moves son de las cosas que más me molestan. Pero no veo cómo solucionar eso.
Hi everyone, I'm Lexi Gao, aka Raya Lexical, the Champions Team Lead.
And I'm Soap May, also known as Soapbox, production lead on the Champions team.
Ok.
We've been working on Scarner's
Ahí está el
update for a
Skarner.
while.
2 años ahí en el horno.
Him up to be ready for his big day.
¿Para qué? ¿Para que salga un día?
Getting ready for some
¡Uy! El baile que pusieron, el baile del
Last time we
cangrejo.
talked about Skarner,
¡Guau! Con eso ya.
never really talked about his lore.
Skarner
Ya me
was a
compraron.
founding member of the Utah, where he helped guide and shape Ishtal into the prospering region it is now.
Ok.
He is, however, very
Ya.
suspicious of the outside world and believes that Ishtal
ganaría
should
con
be
eso.
isolated to be safe. And he
¿Es
will
un
not
básico o un
hesitate
básico
to bring
potenciado?
down intruders
¿Cada
to
cuánto
keep it that
golpea
way.
con la cola?
We are currently finishing up Skarner's VGU, and we can't wait for you to
Ah,
skitter
cuando de
across
roja,
the
la
rest of the
roca.
first
Ya,
half
eso
season.
ya lo habíamos visto, pero no lo habíamos visto en
After
juego.
Skarner, we're working on 2 other champion updates. The first one is for a champion we haven't talked about before, but plays a pretty big role in a show that maybe you heard about. Arcane. We want
What?
to bring their Arcane version to the Rift with updated visuals and VO.
Ni me acuerdo el nombre, pero
and
es
some love
sí,
to
sí,
their
sí.
gameplay. You can expect to see them early next year after the second season
Medarda,
is over.
la mamá de
Alice,
la otra.
or what comes after the Arcane-inspired VGU.
Es.
We're excited
Ya,
to
ya,
tell
ok,
you
quedé.
more
Guau,
information.
quedé.
She has a great theme and has become an iconic part of the league roster. Thus, we're thinking about refining and progressing who she is and tuning up her gameplay instead of a complete overhaul on her narrative and themes.
Ya.
Think more Udyr and less Skarner. But we will be transparent about her timeline. Shyvana's VGU will not be released until
Ok, ya para el año
after
pasado.
the Arcane VGU.
Okay, now on to the new champions. We've been teasing a cute, small
El Espiro.
that will be swooping into the
La gente odiaba a Espiro porque tenía cara humana.
the fiery
A ver,
flashlight.
el juego cómo se ve.
Look at our cute little son.
Ah, sí está en latino. Ojito, ojito que vuela.
¿No terminé en un árbol otra vez?
Está bonito. ¿Qué?
Mi mamá también dice hola.
¿Qué fue eso?
¿Mejor dragón? Yo soy el mejor dragón. Mamá, ¿cómo se llaman las cositas de fuego junto a mis orejas?
Nah. ¿Y qué vuela?
¿Sé eso? Mira lo que puedo hacer.
Ok, es como el vuelo de Aurelio. Guay, que si golpea explota. Es como el infierno de...
Los chamusqué.
¿Pero esto es una animación? ¿O es un modo que tiene de vuelo? Porque eso lo cambia
One of
todo.
the goals we had for Smolder was to make a straightforward ADC. As all of the recent ADCs we've released are high-skilled champs or very non-traditional. Felios, Samira, Zeri, Nila. We want to fulfill the fantasy of a little dragon who can
A ver.
focus on honing his fire-breathing
Ay,
skills.
queda ahí la burbujita.
And while
Bien.
Smolder may
No
be
entendí
working
nada.
on his skills, his mom is never too far in the distance and is always ready to make an appearance when he needs her the most.
Ah, ok. Pero qué no me diga que... No creo que sea
Our
alcance global, ¿o sí?
solo laner is someone we've been wanting to bring to the Rift for a while, but the last time we tried that development took a bit of a detour and we ended up with Silas.
Mm.
But not to worry, the champions team is back on the case and is focusing on making a new mid-range mage. We have another champion in the works who should be a familiar face to all of you.
Ok.
But we're gonna hand things over to Riot Brightmoon and Meddler to talk a little bit more about our new...
¿A qué se refiere un roster familiar? ¿Alguien que ya... que es del lore? ¿Quién sería?
Last year, we shared that Arcane Season 2 would be releasing globally this November.
Sí.
Everyone at Riot is really excited by the show, and we've been inspired to bring Arcane into Game War.
Ya.
I'm excited to show you a small preview of one of the things the League team's been working on. So the first
ver.
bit of Arcane you'll be seeing in League will be Ambessa Medarda.
Sí.
She'll bring
A veces
European
se llama
dominations to
la
Rift.
medarda.
And much like how she is in the show, she won't be for the faint of heart in game. Don't let her large stature fool you though. She brings both strength and speed, sidestepping attacks with surprising agility.
And Ambessa is only the first piece of Arcane coming to League this year. To celebrate Arcane Season 2, we'll
Pero,
have Arcane-inspired...
¿no lo van a tirar junto con la otra? Porque es que ya lo anunciaron, supongo que va a venir después del dragoncito.
I am so excited for the new season. I hope you are too. Can we show him a clip? Maybe just one?
Okay, one, but just a short one.
A ver. A ver. ¡Ah! No veo nada. Ahí está. Aquí está genial Singer aquí. Ojalá Singer le hagan un Azu. Al menos que hable más, habla muy poquito. Solo dice mezclar. El perro. Ok, maestría de campeón.
Hey everyone, I'm Evan Humphreys, aka Riot Revenancer.
Hola,
the
señor
lead
Evans.
designer for our motivations team. We're responsible for creating and maintain the various
Me gusta más
systems
cuando
around the
usan
game to honor
su
and
apodo,
share
ponen
that,
rey o
which is what
no
I'm
sé,
here to talk to you all
pancake.
about today. Champions are the most central part of League, and we love the dedication that a lot of you have to your mains. We want mastering champions to be a meaningful experience that lets you differentiate.
Y muestran Yasuo como ejemplo de maestría.
So, we're
Clásico.
uncapping the leveling system and letting you show up exactly how much you play your favorite champions. Levels 7 through 10 will unlock new versions of the Mastery emote, and after that, we'll add an evolving number that displays your total Mastery level from 11 and beyond. And don't worry, your current champion Mastery points will carry over to the new system. So if you've already grinded to Mastery 7 on your main, there's no need to do it again. And those of you with enough Mastery points will end up at even higher levels. We'll be back again as we get closer to launch in the first half of the year with more info on this updated system.
Ay, más mapas, eso sería genial.
Hey everyone, I'm Eduardo Cadmus Cortejoso, and I'm a team
¿Viste?
lead
Porque
for
Riot
Game Mode
Cadmus.
Hi, I'm Selena Chuchu Trang Liu, the delivery lead on the
Shoo Shoo Drawing.
Last year, we released Arena and we received a huge
What? Que se ven feos.
We brought it
Pero
back
está
in
bien.
December to test out some changes
Y
to
luego
make
le
some
ponen la
improvements.
skin. Ah,
Happy
qué
to
guapo.
share though that it's coming back again in the first half of this year with even more improvements. Our goal for the next iteration of Arena is to increase champion diversity, improve game-to-game variance, and foster even more experimentation. One of our favorite parts of Arena is the ability to play some fun and wacky combinations that wouldn't
Quizá
maybe shouldn't
nerfeo a
in
los
Summoner's
que
Rift.
empujan.
So we want to encourage
No sé.
that with some more targeted changes to gameplay and game balance. The biggest change you'll see is that we're increasing the number of teams from 4 teams of 2 to 8 teams of 2, for a total of 16
Ocho
players
equipos.
in each game of Arena,
What?
making Arena a 2v2, v2,
V2, V2.
v2.
Contra dos, contra dos, contra dos. Ok.
This means
Como el
you
memes.
face different teams more often, have more chances at redemption, and maybe get out early or crush the competition if you're really doing well.
You can also expect to see some new augments, new maps, and some other improvements that we're still
No sé, yo odié esa cosa
Outside
del...
of Arena, we are also bringing back
del
more
vómito
games
láser.
this year. Earth will be back for Lunar New Year, and then we'll be
O
following
sea,
that
el
with
nuevo año
Fall.
lunar, o sea,
We'll
en
be sure to
chino
update
eso
you
es
later in
febrero,
the
¿no?
year about what modes are going to come out after that.
Ajá.
Oh, and one last thing. Even with all the work happening on Arena last year, we still have something else cooking behind the
Sí.
We're experimenting with yet another new mode.
¿Cuál?
Like Arena, will be a totally different take on core league gameplay. But unlike Arena, this will be a little bit more of a chill way to spend time with your friends. We don't want to spoil too much yet, so we'll be back later this year to share more.
Good luck, have fun, and we'll see you in ARAM, Arena, Earth, OFA, and TBD.
Es un nuevo modo. Antitrampas.
Last year, we spent some time behind the scenes working on updating League's anti-cheat and bot detection software, as our current version had fallen behind the times. This was compounded by the security breach earlier in the year, which increased our vulnerability to botting and cheating. And a pretty consistent piece of feedback.
No sé, yo llevo como 6 años jugando y solo he visto 2 bots en todo lo que llevo.
And an increase in scripting. We know this has been a consistent pain point in League, so it's been something we've been working on fixing.
One of our goals this year is to maintain and improve the competitive integrity in all of your League games, whether it's in ranked or normals, Clash, Arena, whatever. So in late February or early March, we're bringing Vanguard to League. Vanguard is our proprietary anti-cheat
Nah.
that's been active in Valorant since the beginning. We've seen a huge amount of success in their ability to catch and
No
stop
sé.
trolls in their games, and we expect to see similar results when we implement it in League.
Ay, yo nunca jugué el Valorant por lo mismo, porque me obligaba a poner esa cosa.
This is becoming standard for strong anti-cheat software in gaming, as cheat and bot makers are quick to adapt. If you don't run at this level, they will, and thereby evade all of the
Porque al
anti-cheat
final es una herramienta de espionaje chino.
Vanguard offers us the ability to catch bots and cheaters as quickly and effectively as possible.
Y si quisiera eso, estaría jugando Genshin Impact.
And terminate matches in which a cheater is detected.
Oh.
Refunding loss of LP for
Así
everybody
funciona.
except the person cheating, of course.
Now, we know that there's a question and concern of data
Sí.
privacy around kernel
Eso
level
dije.
anti-cheat. This is something that came up with Vanguard and Valorant as well, and we want to take a moment to tackle those concerns up front here. Vanguard does not collect or process any personal information differently from our current anti-cheat software. We don't need or want to know anything more about you or your machine other than what is necessary to maintain.
Ah, siempre dicen eso. Ah,
Now, if you already have Vanguard installed because you've played Valorant, you won't need to do anything else, and you can continue as normal.
siempre dicen eso. Y luego, todo mi feed lleno de
Install Vanguard in order to play League.
de comerciales de difusión eréctil. ¿Por qué?
But we're very
¿Una
confident
coincidencia?
in the
No.
League experience.
No me ven con eso.
We'll be sure to communicate with you all as the changes go live and to let you know how things are going afterwards. Alright, we're going to hand things back off to the dev team now for an update on some of the skins coming to League this year.
Muy bonito y todo, pero no sé. No me da confianza. Ajá. Como los muslos, ok. Dijo muslos y perdí la concentración. ¿De qué están hablando? ¿Estos son los que se skin? Siempre empieza de Nugget, qué buen nombre. Y Gilia, ok.
Today we're going to talk a bit about some of the upcoming thematics for League,
Bien.
some of our goals for 2024, and we're going to give you all an update on our ASUs. But first, I believe we owe you an updated prestige skin list.
Yes, we do.
A ver. Ah,
In the first half of the year, you
¿qué
can
fue eso?
expect prestige skins
No.
for Rakan,
Voy a pausar el video.
Kindred, Evelyn, and Kale in that order.
Lo siento, pero no tengo idea de quiénes son esos. ¿Cómo pausa aquí el juego?
Also wanted to give you all an update on our two ASUs. Leeson's based in
Bueno,
Finalized,
cuando termine, veré, porque no sé en qué
working
pantalla
through
estoy.
extensive skin count.
Ok.
We spent a lot of time testing out
Ah, es de
the
ver el
solutions
lazo
to
de
ensure we can
Lissin.
impact smooth gameplay, and have been sure to similarly focus on this with the skins. We're really excited to
Hay
put
cosas
the
más
hands
urgentes, pero bueno,
fully on
chinos.
the neck
Ajá.
into your hands, and you can expect to bring him onto the Rift in early May. We did want to give you a heads up that we have run into a few challenges with Teemo.
Esto también, hace rato que están
Mischievous.
Ugh, seriously. His ASU is
con
taking
el
us a
Teemo.
bit longer than we originally intended, and we're currently figuring out our updated
Yo lo veo
timeline,
igual.
But we'll be back with an update later this year with a sweeper to let you know when to expect an updated.
Pero muéstrenme, no sé, pues la de Navidad.
Now on to
¿Cómo va a
the new
quedar?
and returning skin thematics of the year.
Me ponen las
So
skins que
first
ya
up,
son
we're gonna be
buenas.
celebrating the Lunar New Year with a brand new thematic called Heaven Scale,
Okay.
which pays homage to the rich cultural heritage of the holiday. In the world of Heaven Scale, a curious court of deities
Wow.
take human guises and descend from their
Ot-
palaces in the clouds
Otra
to
línea
immortal celebrations.
inspirada en la cultura china, no me lo
Scale's
esperaba.
design fantasy skews a bit more heavily into ancient historical divinity and garments in order to distance itself from our more modern takes on the Lunar New Year, like lunar beasts or firecracker. We wanted to take care to preserve the majestic and beautiful designs while also keeping a fun and celebratory tone in line with the spirit of the holiday. We also have another brand new thematic coming up that delves into a world where primal instinct reigns supreme, called Primal Ambush. Primal Ambush draws heavy inspirations from the refined skill of martial artists and the raw, fierce
Pero todos estos ya
strength
tienen
of
skins
themselves.
chinas.
We wanted to show some love to our Southeast
Ah, bueno, estas son las
Asian
Primal.
players
No, estoy hablando
who
estupideces.
really drew a ton of inspiration
Está
from
bien,
that region
está bien,
and the
perdón.
fashions of those cultures, where tigers naturally live and hold a great deal of cultural significance.
We'll also have the return of some established thematics like porcelain, recent favorite fairy court,
Ujú.
as well as some well-loved
Soraquita.
thematics we haven't visited in a few years, like Project and Blood Moon.
¿Qué proyecto era
You can
esa?
expect to see all of these come out
¿Talón?
before summer this year.
We've also been taking a look at some improvements
Swain.
we can
¿Qué
make
más tiene
outside of
capita
just
así
what
con
these skins
tiras?
are releasing. So some of our older legendaries, for instance, were released
¿Serie?
before we started
¿Proyecto
adding
serie?
content such as legendary
No,
birds.
pero esto sería ya
So we're
chiste,
going to be
¿no?
going back to add them to skins that missed out. This includes skins such as Broloff, Corporate Mundo, and Dragon Trainer.
Sí,
Kasai.
de hecho a mí me
Chris will
interesa más
actually
eso.
be live in just a few days.
And finally, we have some skins coming out for champions who haven't had as much love in a little bit. As of filming, Rammus is currently sitting okay. in 1,000
Miren, está escalando un
and
árbol.
Olaf is hot on his tail.
¿Quién va a hacer
Well,
esa?
that's it for us for now. We're going to hand things over to the esports team, who will give you an update on the competitive side of League that we definitely should have been drafted for.
Yep, absolutely.
Silver 2.
I am iron.
Bueno, el deporte yo creo que voy a saltar esto.
And I'm Chris Greeley.
And we are so
No, no puedo.
excited to kick
No sé
off
dónde está el
the
mouse.
15th season of
Creo que lo
Relacionada.
enchufé.
And we want to give you a look at some of our plans
Ahí
for
está.
2024.
Había desconectado el
So let's
mouse.
start by
Por eso
talking
no lo
about
podía.
our global events. MSI.
Sí.
We want our international event.
Sí. Mucho. Ok.
All right,
Ya.
before we go, we wanted to remind you that we're celebrating a special birthday for League this year. We are turning
15
We are
años.
so close to being able to finally drive a car.
Oh, in the US at least. But we're looking forward to celebrating with you all
Cierto,
later this
deberían
year.
arreglar eso
We're
Estados
not doing
Unidos.
new game announcements this time. This year is all about League and celebrating our 15th birthday with all of you.
So look forward
¿Será
to
momento de una nueva skin quinceañera?
And as a reminder, don't forget to check out the
Briar
demo
quinceañera,
website
eso se
for
vería
details on
bien.
some of the topics we discussed today. We'll also be back with our regular dub updates as usual
¿O no?
for this video.
¿Qué no trae una niña
So, we'll
adolescente?
see you soon.
Best of luck on your climbs, and welcome to season 2024.
Nada, qué bonito. Me gustó. ¿Tendrá una poscrito? Sí, tiene poscrito, a ver. ver. Ay, el teléfono que. Y eso fue los poscritos, ¿cómo que empezó de nuevo? A ver. No, pero apreté algo raro, A ver. Ahí está. ¿Ese quién es? Trindamer. Sí, solo era eso. Bueno. Nada, me encantó el videito. Se ven cosas buenas. El dragoncito se ve bastante decente. No, en jugabilidad. Mucha gente lo odia, pero yo no. Bueno, es una de esas, así que terminaré odiando. Pero de momento estoy bien con él. Y la medarda, eso se ve genial. Medarda, no sé qué vaya a ser, pero. Uff. Ya. Puedo hacer uno de estos videos porque me pillaron despierto. Y no voy a editar mucho. Pero bueno, no lo voy a subir así nomás. Si es que se escucha, si no, no lo subí. Ya. Gracias por ver hasta acá. Bye. Y díganme qué es lo que más les hipea de esta nueva season que está por comenzar. Bye bye.